What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Night Owl channel. In this video, we'll be going over the Queen Charge hybrid attack strategy at the Town Hall 11 level for all you Town Hall 11s that want to know how to do the Queen Charge hybrid attack strategy. Now, I've already done the strategy on my channel before, but in that video, I strictly go over using a siege barracks instead of using a wall wrecker in a battle blimp, which I will be using in this video. I got 5 replays for you guys. The first 2 are going to be battle blimps, and then we're going to have the 2 wall wreckers, and then I'll have the 3rd wall wrecker play as I'm talking, the outro and all that stuff. But with that being said, let's go ahead and look at the army composition to see what makes up the Queen Charge hybrid attack with the wall wrecker slash battle blimp. All right, so it's right there, army number 4. We can see it. We have 13 miners, 5 healers, 13 hogs, a baby dragon, 3 loons, 2 wizards, 2 archers, a minion, 5 wall breakers. Now, if you're going to use a wall breaker, you're not going to use the wall breakers. You're going to see the composition change as I use a wall breaker versus a blimp. And then we have 2 heals, 2 rage, 2 freezes, and a poison. Alright, so this is the base composition. This is what I use for the Queen Charge hybrid with the siege barracks. If you're using a wall wrecker, you're not going to bring the wall breakers because the queen's going to follow along with the wall wrecker and she's going to get into the base, so you don't need the wall breakers. But with the blimp and with the siege barracks, you're going to need the wall breakers, so that way they can get, the queen can get into the base and get her where she needs to go and get that 3-star that you want. Let's go ahead and jump to the first replay for Queen Charge hybrid. Alright guys, first example we got here, we've got a Town Hall 11 with the 4-corner variation style, and it's very popular among the Town Hall 11, so if you see this base style, Queen Charge hybrid, it works pretty well. If you can get a hold of a siege barracks, use the other video for a reference, as the siege barracks variation is a lot stronger than the battle blimp or the wall wrecker. But let's go ahead and play it here. The number one thing you want to focus on with the battle blimp or the wall wrecker, the Queen Charge in general with the hybrid attack strategy, is taking down the enemy clan castle. So you can see the battle blimp going straight towards that clan castle. I'm going to drop it right on top of the clan castle. It's going to destroy all the defenses around there. We have the enemy queen right there, X-bows, air defenses, lots of good value. But the main point of that drop was to get the CC out and to take them down. So we have the queen on the left side, king on the right side of the queen. He's going to push towards the 3 o'clock corner and make his way down towards the base. I want to clear out that trash building so I can set my hybrid through the Inferno Tower and take down the base. Hound coming out of the CC. With the Hound, you want to make sure to not place your poisons down too fast. If you place the poison down too fast, it'll run out before the pups come out, and they can kill your healers, they can kill the queen, and this cause a big issue for you. As you can see, that I dropped my poison right when that Hound goes down. All the pups that are around that poison go down pretty easily. Got a minion coming to help and all that good stuff. But King's working his way around, pushing that right side, taking down all the trash buildings and defenses on that outside. Queen's on the left side, and I honestly did not need the wall breakers in this. You can see that I'm just placing them down for no reason. I don't really need them in this base design because there's the open channels and everything like that. So if you see this base design and using the battle blimp, you don't need the wall breakers. In some cases, in most cases with the battle blimp, you're going to want to use the wall breakers to break into a certain area. But anyway, so we have the hybrid coming in. Hogs, miners, Grand Warden behind them. We got a heal spell coming down to protect them, rage spell on top of them. Freeze on that backside. Just use your freezes where you find the most value in it. You see I got 4 defenses with that freeze. I mean, you can use it for X-bows, you can use it for towers, you can use it for heroes. I mean, bomb towers, whatever you want to use it for, wizard towers, all that good stuff. Wherever you find value with the freezes, make sure to use them. If you're charging a single, make sure to use your freezes to protect your queen. But in this example here, you can see I don't have any more freezes. My queen styles her ability, it gets popped, she gets saved, and I have my miners, and I believe all my hogs died out here, and there's not a lot of defenses left over. We have a baby dragon, a bunch of miners left over, and we are pushing for that 3-star. So you can see it dwindled out a little bit here. It's not an overpowering attack with the battle blimp or the wall wrecker. It kind of comes down to luck depending on which one you're using. The siege barracks definitely overpowers bases because you have those extra hog riders coming out of the siege barracks along with the P.E.K.K.A.s and the wizards and extra troop space and stuff like that. But this base, very easy to take down with the battle blimp and the wall wrecker and stuff like that. If you had a wall wrecker instead of a battle blimp, you would have charged from the top side of the base and followed in with the wall wrecker. You're going to see when I do the wall wrecker replays, you're following the wall wrecker, letting the queen go in with the wall wrecker, and she'll help clear out the base. But let's go ahead and move on to replay number 2. Alright, second replay we got here. In this one, I'm going to be doing a little bit different than what I did in the first one. Still focusing on the CC, except I'm coming from the opposite side of the CC. I'm going to target the Eagle Artillery with my battle blimp, and then I'm going to charge the clan castle, or try to charge the clan castle. I believe my queen actually bounces to the outside of the wall, but I still get the clan castle out and take them down. Let's go ahead and play it here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So we have the blimp coming from the top side, couple of Cocoa Loons to protect the blimp, just to check for any black air mines, so that way it can get into the base and take it down. I believe in this one, do I have all Valkyries? I think one of the replays I have all Valkyries. You can use Yetis and Valkyries or you can use all Valkyries. I believe I have, oh no, there's a Yeti in that one. But yeah, you can use all Valkyries or a Yeti and a Valkyrie. Yetis also help a lot because the Yeti mites that come off can take down defenses and stuff like that, so it's always helpful to take down that stuff. Another Hound in the CC, and I believe in this one I make the mistake of placing the poison down a little too early, and I end up having to fight all the pups individually with the Queen. You'll see what I'm talking about here, but you see the Hound is approaching the Queen there. The poison, I believe I was trying to get the air mines, or the air skellies that were going towards my healers there. I don't have a minion. Where's my minion at? The minion might be placed down. I'm not really sure. I can't see. Yeah, he's placed down there, helping out the healers there. But the poison gets placed way too early. Look at that. None of the pups coming out are affected by the poison. So that's why it's always important to do it after. I mean, it's not a big deal. You can see she's doing just fine. If she needs a rage, I would have put a rage to help her out. But I'm always time that poison accordingly with the Hound. Anyway, we have the hybrid coming in on the top side there. The King did his job on the outside the base, clearing out the trash building, so that way the miners and the hogs can funnel in. And now they're gonna funnel in towards the Queen and then bounce to the left, because the Queen is following the left side of all those like buildings and stuff like that. It's gonna keep them from, you know, coming towards the outside the base. They're gonna bounce in and then gonna go straight towards the town hall and the remainder of the base. But as you can see there, once the pathing is set for, I mean, the main point of hybrid is setting up your pathing. That is the main point. Once you get the CC out, you gotta, you know, look for the pathing in the base and set them through the base, so that way the hogs and the miners can stay together or relatively close together, so that way they benefit from rages and heals at the same time and all that good stuff. You can see I got a healer switch on my hogs right now as they're pushing through the base there. King on the top side, and it's gonna be an absolute overwhelming base. Now I know this isn't a max base, not a max Town Hall 11. It's the best replays I could find. I was trying to get the best bases, but you know, holding out for the best bases takes a long, it makes the video like a lot longer to make than, you know, just pumping out the videos with the best replays that I could find. So I know it's not a max base. We have a couple of max base replays, but you know, a lot of people don't have max bases, so you know, especially when we're fighting against casuals and playing against casuals and stuff like that, they're not going to be super focused on getting their base maxed out, at least to that degree. So hopefully these replays will suffice for you. But yeah, but the blimp can be used for either the CC snipe. You can see I did it in the split version here. I kind of went for the eagle and the backside versus the clan castle itself, and just took down the eagle so I don't have to deal with it later in the attack. But the miners are going to clean up the remainder of the base here. It's going to be another triple with the Queen Charge hybrid using a battle blimp. We're going to jump into a couple of wall wrecker replays. The remainder of the replays are going to be using the wall wrecker. If I had to choose which one I would use, it just depends on the base. It depends on if you get more value with the wall wrecker or if you get more value with the blimp. It's totally a judgment call to you guys. If you guys can't get battle blimps, if you can only get wall wreckers, then at least this video will cover both of them, so that way if you can't get one or the other, you can do it somehow. Okay. Alright, third replay we got here. We got an almost max Town Hall 11. I believe this is the almost max base that I was talking about. It's got just the walls left to do, and I believe maybe the king and stuff like that. It's a pretty tough looking base. The design isn't that great, but the base is generally max. You can see on the bottom there, no wall breakers for the wall wrecker composition, and I bring an extra baby dragon instead to help with funneling. So let's go ahead and play it here. And again, the main focus for taking down or for using the wall wrecker in the Queen Charge hybrid attack strategy is to focus on taking down the clan castle. Alright, so we got baby dragons on the left and right side, so I'm going to be punching in from in between the baby dragons. Here comes a Coca Luna along with the Queen. Wall wrecker's going to punch in. She's just going to follow the wall wrecker. That's the wall wrecker's job. The wall wrecker, I believe, is an easier version because you don't have to worry about the wall breaker timing. You don't have to worry about you know, Queen charging correctly and anything like that. You just follow the wrecker. Even if the Queen goes on the outside here, I still got the clan castle. I mean, the wall wrecker did its job. I believe I have, yep, all Valkyries coming out of the wall wrecker instead of a Yeti this time. But the wall wrecker did its job. Even if the Queen bounces to the outside here, I got the clan castle. I just had to pull them out and take them down. Once they're down, now I can set my pathing. There's the king on the top side there. He's going to set the pathing on the outside of the base, so that way when the miners and the hogs come in, they stay together, they stay on the inside of the base, and you can heal and rage them together, which will benefit the attack and make it stronger. Rage coming down on my Queen and healers as she pushes in towards that Inferno Tower. We have the Eagle there and Expo, a lot of value there for the Queen to take down. And just make sure to use rages for your Queen when she needs it. You know, you don't have to always use all your rages for your Queen. If you can save a couple rages or a rage or two for the hybrid, it's very beneficial for them. I mean, the hogs and miners absolutely shred through whatever they go through when they have that rage spell on top of them. King did a good job on the top side there, taking down all that value. So that way, look at that, hogs and miners sticking together as they make their way through the base. Freeze on the backside on that multi and that Expo. I mean, just use it where you get value. Use the freezes where you get value. I usually try to go for Inferno Towers, Expos, you know, heroes if I have to. You know, Queens do a lot of damage, Kings do a lot of damage. So just use your freezes where you deem it necessary that you'll get enough value to keep your hogs, to keep your miners alive, keep your Queen alive, whatever it is. The freezes are total, you know, you can use them however you want. But you can, as you can see there, enemy queen goes down. Miners are cleaning up. Hogs went down here, but that's okay. We have a bunch of miners left over. Just a couple of defenses left, and this is going to be an easy wipe with the queen walk or queen charge hybrid with the wall wrecker. So this is definitely the easiest version of this strategy because, again, just charging in, not have to worry about spell timing. I mean, not spell timing, not having to worry about wall breaker timing, not have to worry about, you know, oh, I missed a wall now, I can't get into the clan castle, any of that. Even with the battle blimp, it's kind of easy too, because even if you miss the charge, even if you miss the wall break, you can get the CC regardless, as long as you're not hitting a sweeper or like the tornado trap, or you know, some trap base is hitting you with 2 air mines and your blimp goes down before you can get the CC. 99% of the time you're going to get the CC pretty easily with the blimp or the wrecker. Pull them out, kill them, and then set your pathing around the base in order to take down the base. But let's go ahead and jump into the last replay I'm going to go over, and then I'll have the last replay after that just play straight through, okay? Alright, last example I'm going to go over here, or the last one I'm going to talk over, and then we're going to have one more replay play with the wall wrecker, and that'll be the end of the video. Hopefully it's helping you guys. We have 2 baby dragons again coming down to funnel our queen, and what are we focusing on? The clan castle, which is right behind that eagle. So that's great. We're going to use the wall wrecker to punch on in, and we're going to have the queen follow behind the wall wrecker and just punch on in. With the wall wrecker variation, again, you don't need wall breakers. You can bring an extra baby dragon. Easy funneling. Queen's going to get in pretty easily. Wall wrecker is going to make its contact with the wall. Here comes the E-Drag out of the enemy CC. And the wall wrecker has again achieved its goal of pulling out the enemy CC. We got an extra value with the Eagle artillery. A couple of, I believe there's an Expo in that way. Just a lot of value in that direction. Wherever you can find a way to push in and get some value, as long as you're, you know, getting the CC and stuff like that, go ahead and go for it. You can get, you know, an Expo on the way. You can get a tower on the way. You can get the Eagle on the way to the clan castle. That's a huge bonus, so definitely recommend doing that kind of stuff. But as you can see there, I'm charging towards a single, so I'm using the freezes to keep my queen alive. It's very important to keep the queen alive. If she goes down, it happens, you know, it's not the end of the attack, but it definitely makes the attack a lot weaker if the queen charge goes down. So keeping her alive as she battles with that single is very important. Hybrid's coming in. The king funneled on the outside again. He funneled the outside to keep the, you know, miners and hogs on the inside as long as possible. He could not make it all the way down the line, as you can see there, but he did the best he could. Hogs and miners stay together pretty well, and as you can see there, we can heal them, we can rage them together, and they're getting through the base pretty easily as they make their way through each defense, each building, taking down everything they need to in order to get that 3-star. But that's pretty much how you do the attack. It's very easy. If you're using the battle blimp, use it to get the CC. If you want to split, you can. You can go for an eagle or, you know, a bunch of towers or whatever it is, and then you can queen charge the, you know, clan castle separately. It's totally up to you. But with the wall wrecker, it's pretty straightforward. You just follow the wall wrecker with the queen, and she takes down the enemy CC pretty easily and continues to move on through the base. But that's pretty much all I have for the video, guys. Again, I'm going to have another replay play so you can see it working one more time with the wall wrecker. If you guys are confused or you guys don't understand, and if you guys have any questions about how the attack works, just let me know down in the comment section. I will answer to the best of my abilities. But Queen Charge Hybrid is one of my favorite attacks at Town Hall 11, 12, and 13, so I definitely use it a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Again, if you guys have questions, let me know. If it helped, definitely appreciate a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.